Welcome everybody. Today we are going to learn quartiles. Quartiles is a very useful concept in statistics and it is one of the most important summary measure in statistics. We need to learn quartiles to calculate the shape of the distribution. Let us know what are quartiles. Quartiles divide the data into 4 equal parts. So there will be 3 quartiles, namely first quartile denoted by Q1, second quartile denoted by Q2, and third quartile denoted by Q3. So from this diagram you can see Q1 the first one, Q2 is the second quartile, and Q3 is the third quartile. So what is the meaning of quartile 1? Quartile 1 we get some number for which value 25% of data is less than quartile 1, or maybe 75% value more than quartile 1. What is the quartile 2? Quartile 2 is the median. Divide data into 2 equal parts. That is 50% of the value less than quartile 2, or maybe 50% of the value more than quartile 2. Similarly, for quartile 3, 75% of the value less than quartile 3, or 25% of the value more than quartile 3. From the data, when we are going to calculate the quartiles, you should remember that first of all, we have to arrange the data in ascending order. It's very important when we are going to draw manually the quartiles, or calculate the quartile, we have to arrange the data in ascending order, that is increasing order. Let us calculate the quartiles from the ungrouped data. These are the ages of the peoples. So we are going to calculate the quartiles by the method of Minitab method. There are also many methods. I'll give you the other method in the reference, but for me this is the easiest one, and I think you will enjoy this method. For the Minitab method, we have to first of all arrange the data in ascending order. So if I ascending order, you got 18, 20, 21, 23 3 times. We have to take all the 23, 24, 27, 29. So if you count, there are how many number? There are 9 values, 9 ages. For the first quartile, we have to use this equation, n plus 1 divided by 4. So there is n equal to 9 plus 1 divided by 4, we will get 2.5 data value. Okay, this value. For 2, we have to take the second value and 0.5 plus 0.5 multiply by, see, for second value, we have to take third value minus second value, and that will be multiplied by 0.5. So what is our second value? Go there, our second value is 20. So we took the 20 and 0.5 is for this 0.5 multiply by, what is the third value? Third value is 21. So we took the third value, multiply third value minus second value. We got before, second value is 20. So if you do the calculation, we will get 20 plus 0.5, and that will be 20.5 years. And what is the comment? We learned already. That is the 25% ages are less than 20.5 years. So this is the first quartile. That is 25% of ages out of 9 ages will be less than 20.5 years. For quartile 2, the formula is 2 divided by 4 n plus 1 value. So if you do, n, we know already, n is 9 plus 1 divided by 2 over 4, we will get fifth value. So what is that here? Only fifth value. What is the fifth value? Let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our fifth value is 20. 3. So 23 years. So already we told what is the quartile 2 comment. Quartile 2 means 50% of the ages are less than or more than 23 years. As the quartile 2 divide data 2 equal parts, that is 50% less than or more than. So 50% of the ages will be less than or more than 23 years. So let us calculate quartile 3. So for quartile 3, same 3 over 4 n plus 1. So first quarter we have 1 over 4 n plus 1. Second quarter is 2 over 4 n plus 1. And for third quartile, 3 over 4 n plus 1 value. So if you do the calculation, we'll get it 7.5 value. For the 7 value plus 0.5 and multiply by, here is 7, you have to do multiply by 8 minus 7 value. So what is the 7 value? If you say 7 value will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 24. And 8 value is 27. So let us put the value. So 7 value is 24 and 8 value 27 minus 24 will get it 25.5 years. So as we know, for the comment, the third quartile, 75% ages are less than 25 years. So we got first quartile, we got second quartile, we got third quartiles. After knowing the quartiles, we can calculate another measure in statistics that is called interquartile range. Interquartile range is the difference between the highest quartile, third quartile, and the first quartile. And the formula is straightforward. It is denoted by IQR. Q3 minus Q1. We got the third quartile already, 25.5. Second quartile we got 20.5. And it will be 5 years. That is the difference between the highest and lowest quartile is of ages is 5.5 years. So another important measure from the quartiles we can do, it is called quartile deviation. Quartile deviation, nothing but interquartile range divided by 2. That is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2 will get it 2.5 years. And this is the nothing but the average difference between the highest and lowest quartile. The important thing, you have to understand the interquartile range, IQR. You have to remember the IQR. Let us do other example. So these are the internet using by the student in hours. So after getting the data, we have to arrange the data in ascending order. I already told you. So if you arrange the ascending order, you will get 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, so on up to 18. So if you count how many number, 1, 2, 3, 4, there will be 12 student internet using history. So there are 12 numbers, so n will be 12. So what is the first quartile? As we calculated before, first quartile is the 1 over 4 n plus 1. The value, if we do it, n equal to 12, we got it 3.25 value. So for 3, the third value we got 3, 4, 0.25, then multiply by 0.25, fourth minus third value. So what is the fourth value? Fourth value, I think 5. So I have to change it. Fourth value will be the 5, and here is the 4. We'll get it. If you do the calculation, we'll get it 4.25 hours. So we can say 25% of the student use internet less than 4.25 hours daily, or 75% of the student using internet more than 4.25 hours. For quartile 2, we have to divide same that before we did the formula. 2 over 4, you have to n plus 1, and if you do it, we will get 6.5 value. For the sixth value, what is the sixth value? Go to the data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sixth value is the 10. So we've put the value for the second quartile. 6 value, we put the 10th, and 0.5 with plus 0.5 multiply, and according to this we have to go 7 minus 6 value. For the 7, what is the 7 value? We'll go after 10. 7 value is 11. So we got it 11 minus 10. So multiply by 0.5. After do the calculation, you will get it 10.5 hours. So that is the internet using in hours. Let me put in the hours. So as we know from the definition of quartile 2, 50% of the student use internet less than 10.5 hours, or you can say 50% of students use the internet more than 10.5 hours. You can write here less than, or you can write here more less than or more than 10.5 hours. Similarly, we know already that is the third quartile 3 over 4 n plus 1. So we know the n 12. If you do the calculation, it will be 9.75 value. For the ninth value, and for the 0.75, we have to do the 0.75, then multiply by 9th minus 8th value, because here is the 9th. Sorry, I did the mistake. Here will be the 10th minus 8th, 10th minus 9th value. It will be 10th minus 9th value. So what is our 9th value? Let us see the 9th value here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9th is 14 and 10 is 16. So we got the 9th is 14 and the 10th is the 16 minus again minus the 9th value. We got it. If you do the calculation, you will get it 15.5 hours. So from the definition, we already know third quartile 75% students use internet less than 15.5 hours daily, or 25% student use the internet 15.5 hours. It will be 15.5 hours daily. So these are the quartiles we got. First quartile, we got it 4.25 hours. Second quartile, we got 10.5 hours. And third quartile, we got 15.5 hours. So similarly, we can calculate the interquartile range. As we know, interquartile is the range, the difference between the highest quartile and lowest quartile. If you put the value Q3 15.5, Q1 4.25, we will get it 11.25. That is the difference between the highest and lowest quartile, which are quartile 1 and quartile 3 will be 11.25 hours. Similarly, we can calculate quartile deviation, that is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2, it will be 5.625 hours. So this is the way to calculate the quartiles. Then from the quartiles, we can calculate the interquartile range, and we can calculate the quartile deviation. There are few more examples. You can test, you can practice. Any problem, you can write me in discussion board. I will give you the other slide with more example. Thank you.